Christmas has always been my favorite time of the year. Or at least, it used to be. Growing up, I thought holidays were about love, laughter, and family. But as I got older, I realized that my family's version of togetherness was mostly an illusion, especially when money, pride, and favoritism got involved. I, 27M, had just graduated with a degree in architecture. Like most fresh graduates, I was in that awkward stage of life, job hunting, doing side gigs, and trying to figure things out. I was living at home temporarily to save money until I landed a stable job. I helped around the house, paid some bills with what I earned, and took care of small repairs that would have cost hundreds if they'd hired someone. But my dad, he never saw any of that. To him, unless I was earning six figures like my older brother Michael, I was a burden. That year, we had a big family dinner. Relatives came over, the house was decorated beautifully, and for a while, I let myself believe maybe, just maybe, things would feel warm again. We sat down, plates full of food, laughter filling the air. And then, right in the middle of dinner, my dad raised his glass. "I want to make an announcement," he said, smiling faintly before his eyes landed on me. The room quieted. "Some people in this house need to learn responsibility. You're 27, and instead of standing on your own 2 feet, you've been leeching off us. Starting today, you can't stay here anymore." The table went silent. My mom gasped, Michael smirked, and my cousins shifted uncomfortably. I froze, my fork mid-air. "Dad," I muttered, my throat tightening. "You heard me," he said coldly. "You're not welcome here if you can't contribute like an adult. Pack your things after dinner." Everyone stared at me. Nobody defended me. Not even my mom. I stood up, quietly put down my fork, and said only one thing. "All right, if that's what you want." Then I walked out. It wasn't easy. I spent weeks couch surfing at friends' places, picking up freelance design work, and slowly building my portfolio. Life was harsh, but that humiliation at the dinner table fueled me like nothing else ever had. By spring, I landed a junior architect position at a well-known firm. The pay wasn't huge, but it was steady. Within 2 years, I worked my way up, got promoted twice, and by 29, I was leading projects that made headlines in architectural magazines. I bought my own place, small but modern, with a clean design that screamed independence. I furnished it carefully, every piece a reminder that I built this life on my own. Fast forward to 3 Christmases later. By now, I was well established, driving a car my dad once mocked me for dreaming about, and living in a home my relatives would drool over. That year, I decided to host Christmas at my place. Surprisingly, my family accepted the invitation. Maybe curiosity got the better of them, maybe they thought I'd crumble without their support. When they walked in, their jaws nearly hit the floor. My place was warm, glowing, decorated tastefully, something straight out of a lifestyle magazine. "Wow, you did all this yourself," my mom whispered, her eyes wide. I smiled. "Yeah, every bit of it." During dinner, I kept things light, serving the best food and making sure everyone felt comfortable. And just when the timing was perfect, I raised my glass. "I want to make an announcement," I said, mimicking my dad's exact words from 3 years earlier. Everyone froze, remembering that night. My dad shifted uncomfortably. I looked him straight in the eye. 3 years ago, you called me a leech. You told me I couldn't stay under your roof anymore. And honestly, that was the best thing you ever did for me. Because it pushed me to prove I didn't need your roof, I could build my own." The room went silent. My dad's face turned red. My brother stared at his plate. I continued, "But here's the difference. In my home, no one gets thrown out at Christmas dinner." My mom teared up. Some relatives awkwardly clapped. My dad said nothing the rest of the night. Since then, my relationship with my family has been complicated. My dad avoids talking about that Christmas, but I can see the shame in his eyes. My brother, once smug, quietly asked me for career advice. And me? I learned the best revenge isn't screaming, fighting, or plotting. It's success. It's showing the very people who doubted you that their cruelty was the fire that forged you. That Christmas, I realized something. Family doesn't always mean unconditional love. Sometimes, family are just the people who teach you what not to be. And I'm okay with that.